What's going on, Monopoly family? Welcome back to the channel. Guys, today I want to answer a question one of you guys left in the comment section. Zed, how long will it take me to become a consistent trader or a successful trader in the stock market? I think this video will benefit every single person watching because I'm going to talk about things that you've never heard me talk about on this YouTube channel or on YouTube in general because they're not regarded as important, but you might have read about them in books. And these are the things that are actually going to matter when it comes to doing this for a living in the first place and achieving your dreams in the stock market, making the money that you want to make and becoming consistent and profitable. Obviously, you guys are back here on this kitchen table, which means that there's going to be a valuable video coming your way. So smash it before we get in, show your boys some love, turn that notification on, and if you have any questions, put it in the comment section. I will answer it within the first 30 minutes of uploading this video. So guys, I've been here for 4 years. 2 years fully committed, 2 years on and off, kind of wanted, and 2 years committed to the cause. In those 2 years, I achieved a lot, changed my life for the better, made the money that I wanted to make. A lot of you guys would have read about it in the newspapers. A lot of you guys would have followed me from the newspapers over here to YouTube. And I've seen so many things. I've seen positivity, I've seen negativity, I've seen people go from motivated to demotivated, I've seen or vice versa. I've seen those little hedge fund guys with little suits and tie come out and diss day trading and call it a scam, a fraud. I seen them pointing fingers at the retail trader and say, you guys are idiots, gamblers, you don't know what you're doing, 95% lose money, etc., etc. And the truth is, guys, they have the right to say that. Because when we enter the stock market, we go in without a plan, without a strategy, even though we can make money here and there. But again, it's just like a casino, just like a roulette table. It's no better than a roulette table. You go to a roulette table, you put your money on black, you make money, but the house always wins. There is no edge there. So in order to succeed in the stock market to begin with, you got to find an edge over the market. What is this edge? It's not an indicator. It's not some graph. It's not some jargon. It's not some definition. It's not you understanding how the VWAP works. It's you tapping into the mindset of what's making the volatility occur in the stock market. And what is that? That is the investor and the trader. Psychology. That's something you don't hear about that often on YouTube. Psychology is very important. Once you tap into the mindset of the investor and the trader, because those are the people that are causing the volatility to occur by putting money into the stock, taking money out, which causes the price movements. And in turn, it will form a pattern. So you've got a triangle. You've got a catalyst and the reaction. The reaction is the trader. The trader is going to react to this catalyst, which is the news. In turn, it will cause a pattern to form. That pattern is your edge because it's going to be giving you a winning percentage that is over the market, over the house, i.e. 80% of the time we come out profitable with one of my patterns. And that's giving me an edge over the market. Now I transition to level 2, which is thinking of trading like a game of probability, because that's what trading is in the first place. It is a game of probability. Now that we understand that yes, we have an edge over the market, yes, we found an edge over the market, you don't have to use my strategy, you can use somebody else's. As long as the odds are in your favor, in our odds, 80% of the time with pattern 4 comes out profitable. The guys on the Discord chat follow my trading strategy on this YouTube channel can tell you that. It's in our favor. But there is always a risk of losing money because remember, it's 80%, not 100%. So 20% of the time we can lose. And when I enter a trade, I know I'm going to be profitable. But at the end of the day, I also know I cannot be right 100% of the time because there is that risk of 20% losing. I know, not because I already, I can predict what's about to happen or whatnot, but because history told me so, and I'm backing it up with everything that I know and everything that I've learned and everything that I've practiced. So that's backing up my decision when I enter a trade. At the same time, I already know that I could come out with a loss. So here's what I look, and this is how I look at it, guys. I'm in a roulette table. I put in €100 on black. I come out profitable with €100, right? I win. I'm going to get confident. I'm going to get greedy. I'm going to say I want to put 200 this time because I want to make 400. So then I put in the 200, but then I end up losing. And when I lose, I lost yesterday's profit and initial capital also. So I lost I wiped out the profit I made yesterday when I made the 100 from the roulette table. When I put in 100, I lost even more. In the stock market, it's the same thing. In the stock market, I go in with 100 shares. I make profit on these 100 shares, calculated 1 to 2%, right? I go in again, I put in 200 shares. And I also want to take 1 to 2%, but this time I lose 1 to 2% on 200 shares. So I lost yesterday's profit and more capital from my brokerage account. And at the end of the day, I come out red. And I continue doing that until I blow up my account. And that's how I don't do this for a living. If you want to do this for a living, you're going to do the opposite. You got to be disciplined with what you're taking from the market, and you got to understand that a loss can actually happen, right? So obviously we have an edge, but we're also treating this like a game of probabilities, because that's exactly what it is. And these two come together. Now, all of these things can be understood. Anybody can understand them. You don't have to be a rocket scientist. I mean, you don't have to be an expert to understand these things. The psychology of traders, the patterns will all be understood. It's simple. You just have to put time in actually understanding them, rather than signing off for these get-rich-quick schemes and forex signals and give me the stocks to buy. You will go nowhere with that, because you kind of want it, you don't really want it. Now, at the end of the day, guys, emotions will play a huge role in your trading, especially when it comes to revenge trading, greed, fear. You know, when you go to a roulette table and you put money on red and you get to lose, the first instinct is to recover. So the roulette table is saying to you, come on, you can win, look how easy it is. So you go in, make another trade or another bet, but then you end up losing. Now you're just thinking from a point of view of a gambler. But again, if you make money on a roulette table, the roulette table will say to you, come back, you can make more. And then you do that again without a plan, without a strategy, and you end up losing. Yes, you might make it at times and recover, but that's just luck. It's not a skill. So you got to treat this like a business. And I know taking a loss is hard, guys, but you have to be disciplined in taking the loss. You know, many people are attached to their money, but you got to have this mindset that the money that I'm going to put in my brokerage account is money I do not need. I don't care about it. This is my, playing around money. That's the mindset. Obviously, you're not going to lose all of it, or you might not lose, but it's just the mindset. So you detach yourself from the money emotionally, and you start thinking and acting based on your strategy and what you know, not based on the money. And I think that's what many people are missing, and it's for every single person out there. It's your fault for being human. It's for every trader. Every trader is the same thing and feels the same way. That's why with my strategy, it's like a robbery. I'm in, I'm out, quickly, 5-10 minutes. I don't wait around. If I don't make money, so be it. Tomorrow I come back, I execute my strategy again, and I walk away. This is the way I treat trading today, guys. And that's really what made me successful, and that's really what's making me successful even up to date. Right? This is a business for me. I've got profits, I've got losses. The loss is the expense to running my business, and that's the mindset you need to have. At the end of the day, I don't think of today's profits or losses. I think of the month's profits or losses, because it's the month that matters, not the day. Right? And over time, when you get good at what you do, you can start taking large positions. You can start taking those gambles that you want to take. But for now, do this correctly and start off correctly. You start off with the wrong foot, I guarantee you will just continue doing what you do. Bad habits need to be overcome. And look, when you make it and you look back at it all, you'll be like, I'm glad, it's worth it. And it is worth it, guys. But it is going to be emotional to begin with. But these emotions are part of anything. When you're taking risk and you're involved in your money, But at the end of the day, it's not even about the money. It's just about the decision that you've made. How can you be so stupid to make a bad decision like this? That's exactly how I feel when I make bad decisions. It's like, how can I make those bad decisions? I know better than this. And that's why I feel that in the heart, guys. For that simple reason. It's never about the money when I lose. It's about the decision that I made. And I know if you're a beginner, you haven't made much money. You're progressing. And you're making profits, and then you get that one loss that just humbles you and it stabs you in the heart, and you just go through all these emotional roller coasters, and you're like, all the hard work I put in and this loss occurs. Well, this loss occurs because, remember, it's a game of probability. 80% was in your favor, 20% was in the market's favor. So the market can win 20% of the time, and it's okay. We let the market do its thing. We're going to come out profitable anyway. And yeah, get the right education, guys. Don't go getting the wrong education, because you're not going to survive. And look, you'll back me up eventually. You might not like me today with the way I talk, but you will love me eventually. I guarantee you that. Because when you blow up your account, you'll come back here and say you told me so. Right? Because these little ass indicators and these ass graphs and whatever you're using is just a little support thing. It's not the main thing. The main thing is the psychology and the patterns. Understanding what is influencing the market. That is the main thing. Anyways guys, peace and love just like always. I appreciate you watching. Smash that like button and I'll see you for more just like always. Follow me on Instagram. If you want to join the Discord chat and be part of my course, it's going to be in the comment section. Have a look at the way I trade. It's too good to be true at times. It seems so simple, but I guarantee you once you understand it, it will become easy and simple, and the only thing left is you managing your emotions and being disciplined.